I grew up in a relatively rural area of New Jersey, and my home was on adjacent to my grandparents' vegetable farm. So as a child, I always had access to the farm, and that allowed me to, go into the fields and woods and see some of these things. And well, that's just a passion that stayed with me my whole life. And so as I moved forward to my college years, my studies were directed towards science, and particularly wildlife biology. And I never once in my life ever thought, gee, I want to be a polar bear research scientist. I was actually finishing up my master's degree. I was conducting a study on black rat snakes in Maryland, a spatial study, habitat use study. And as I was finishing up my master's, that's when I became aware of a position here with the Polar Bear Research Project. I remember applying for the position about an hour before the deadline to have it postmarked. I was aware of it for 2 weeks, and just, on a lark, I decided, well, I think I'll fill this out and send it off. We'll see what happens. And I joked with my mother about it at the time. And what do you know, 6 months later, I was here. It was kind of a surprise for a lot of people. So, but anyway, that's been my career path. And again, I started a PhD program at the University of Wyoming in 2006, and finally I've completed that, and I expect to remain a research zoologist for most of the rest of my career.